Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Amanda. If you are new here and it's your first time, welcome. Welcome to another episode of The Aspiring Artist. And guys, we are already starting out with a little bit of drama. I came into this save file a couple of days ago because I was cleaning out my CC folder, right? And I wanted to make sure everything was okay with Maeva's outfits. And her phone rang and it was Leandro. Now I was thinking it was going to be one of those calls that's like, hey, I was thinking about hanging out with someone, right? So I had her answer the phone. But it wasn't. He called Maeva and he said, so this is going to sound crazy. I know we're friends and all, but well, okay, here it goes. I have a crush on you. Okay, it's out there. So would you want to go out with me sometimes? You're super cool and I really want to hang out with you more. And Maeva said, of course, let's go on a date. Now, if you remember in the last episode, Leandro actually proposed to his longtime girlfriend, Taylor, right? Claiming that he loved her, he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her, yada, 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 right? We already knew that was a bunch of bull, but he did it. And Maeva is also with Carlo, Leandro's longtime friend. And yet here she is saying yes to him asking to go out on a date. Now she is still on vacation and the guys obviously are not here. But she said yes, that when she gets back home, she would like to go out on a date with him. She does still have her want to become disliked by Taylor. And she also has a want to embrace Carlo. And this date with Leandro could also help her fulfill that want to become disliked by Taylor. So we'll have to see where that goes. I just thought that was super messy. And she said, yeah, she accepted. She also has been getting calls from her student loans officers telling her to make payments and things like that. And she only has 4,000 simoleons roughly in the bank. And as you already know, Leandro has plenty of cash, and going on a date with him could help her, out of the hole that she's in. But more on that later. They are still on vacation, and I want them to just enjoy the rest of this girls' trip. But I do want her to come in here and talk to her friend Natalie. Oh my god, this food Natalie is eating is nasty. Oh, is she throwing it away? Good, okay. I do want her to come in here and talk to her friend Natalie about the message. And I want her to just basically tell her, like, when I was out by the pool, Leandro messaged me and he asked me out on a date. And so she's going to come in here and she's going to tell Natalie about it. She's like, when I was outside, Leandro messaged me and asked me out on a date. And Natalie is going to be like, well, what did you say? And she's going to be like, I said yes. And Natalie's like, what about Carlo? And May's like, Carlo doesn't have to know. It's not like we're super serious or anything. And Imani's like, what are you guys talking about in here? And she's just going to clean up the kitchen. And she's like, I said yes. Carlo doesn't have to know, and it's not like we're super serious anyway. I'm going to go out with him and just see what happens from there. And Natalie's like, well, that's your decision. Why is she feeling sick? She's not hungover or anything. She's also wants to get in line to go to the bathroom, but they were drinking a lot. If you remember at the end of last episode when they were doing keg stands and everything, I think Natalie just asked to do another keg stand with her as well. I also want them to go out to the museum, but they could do a keg stand real quick. They are still on vacation. Robin's watching like, ladies, I thought we were supposed to be going out to the museum. Oh, see, her phone's ringing again. See, her payment is also due on her student loans again. I'm going to have her make a payment. But yeah, her going on a date with Leandro could really, our minimum payment is 1,046 simoleons, and she's going to pay it. And as you can see, now she only has 3,176 simoleons. Maeva needs money bad. Like, she has been doing some paintings. I had her do one when I came in. And she actually did a painting of Steph out by the pool. I don't want her to lose ownership of it, but this is what it looks like. I thought it was super cute, and I figured when she does her art show, we can actually hang that up as one of her exhibits. Who was in here crying? Was that Steph? Someone was in here crying. Okay, now she's lifting Natalie up by the keg. Y'all, this is the last keg stand, and then we're gonna go out. Okay, y'all tried and failed. Okay, but she is kind of hungry, so I'm going to have them go out. Okay, I brought them over to the bar area, but not to drink. I actually wanted Maeva to come over here and get some of the local food. So I'm gonna have her come over here and order food. And let's see. Well, she hasn't really tried any of these, so I guess it doesn't matter what she picks. We'll just have her get one of those. Because like I said last part, I really want this trip to be like enriching for Maeva, especially, you know, as an artist. Like I really want her to come back feeling like, you know, culturally enriched and stuff like that. And so having her try like the local foods and go to the local places and all of that is really going to be like a driving force in the art that she creates after her vacation. That's why like the date with Leandro and all of that will not be happening in this part, because I do want her to enjoy her vacation. See, that's the student loan people calling her again. No, she's gonna have to ignore it. Like, and now she's feeling tense because she's in debt from not paying loans. And she's also feeling tense from an intimidating environment because she's socially awkward. Maeva has a lot of, you know, anxiety right now. See, she's thinking about the money, and it has her feeling a little bit tense. And I feel like that is a big reason why she said, of course, to going out with Leandro. And plus, she said, yeah, to be petty. Like, let's be real. But I just want her to focus on being here right now. And what is this stuff they're selling? Fire foam, lightning, insulation powder. You know what? Just come get some of this just in case it's important. What is this also? Flowers. Oh, we got statues over here. A stone lotus. I also want her to buy some of this stuff. She doesn't have much money, but I want her to pick up some of these things. Oh, I love these. Let's have her. Can we haggle with the vendor? Let's haggle with her. I'm sure your charisma skill probably plays a factor in how well this goes. But let's just see what happens. Oh, I don't think she's feeling it. Oh, she said no to haggling, and Maeva's still feeling super worried. But I want her to get this statue right here. Let's have her purchase this. I love how that looks, and I want her to get one of these as well. Let's get Let's have her get this one, the Omascan doll. It says this doll is a stunningly accurate recreation of ancient toys found in Omascan ruins. It's soft, snuggly, and makes a great souvenir for budding young archaeologists. That is 80 simoleons. I'm going to have her go ahead and purchase that. And I think she also has like the other stuff that you got complimentary when you come to Silverado. But she's also feeling full right now. I'm going to have her use the bathroom because I still want them to go over to the museum. Oh, is there no bathroom around here? Oh, yes, there is, honey. You just have to come into the bar. Let's have her come up here and use the bathroom really quick. She's also feeling like the vendor was heartless to her. Sometimes the price of trying to lowball is failure and shame, mostly shame. So she's feeling ashamed of trying to haggle with the vendor. Maybe she feels like, oh, the vendor worked really hard on these items and I just need to pay what they're worth. I'm definitely going to have her when she gets back home. I'm going to have her put these on a shelf or something. We'll have to find a place to put them in her apartment so that she could keep those memories. And where did the rest of the ladies go? Did they leave? I hope they didn't leave her. If they did, we're going to still meet up with them at the museum. Oh, she's worrying about it again. Poor May. Like she could technically just ask Carlo. She could ask Carlo, but I feel like she is more comfortable talking to Leandro about these things because Leandro was the first person that she really got close to when she got to the city. Leandro was the first person besides Robin that was technically there for her, even if it was kind of in a scumbag way. And I don't feel like she's comfortable really talking to Carlo about it right now. Her and Carlo aren't super serious or anything like that. And so yeah. And there they are calling her again. No, she's going to ignore. Okay, I'm going to have them go over to the museum. Okay, guys, so they are at the museum. I cannot remember who built this museum off the top of my head, but it is one of the top ones on the gallery if you just look up for the museum in Silverado. And I want them to actually all head in together. I want them to come in through this way. Let's have them go here together. It is getting kind of late, but they are on vacation. It's not like they have anywhere to be tomorrow. And so they technically could stay out as long as they want. I did try to buy Maeva a camera, but because she was on the vacation lot, I couldn't put it into her inventory, unfortunately. So yeah, so she does still just have just her phone camera, unfortunately, and not, her phone is just like ringing off the hinges. I'm actually going to silence her phone because nearly every time it rings, it's just going to be the student loan people begging for their money. And Maeva does not have it right now. She only has 2,889 simoleons. Like, they need to leave my girl alone while she's on vacation, for real. I want her to actually come in here. Let's see, let's have her go here. I want them all technically to come here because I want them to explore together, and I want her to just look around and just like really just absorb the culture. I want her to, can she view this? Oh, she can't view this. Let's just have her just turn this way. And I do want her to take out her phone, and I want her to take a photo. And I just want her to just get pictures of all the things that she sees, you know? Hopefully they come out good. I do have Ravashin's photographic memory mod. So with that, I can increase the quality of her pictures. And I want her to also view these over here. Natalie is feeling a little bit drunk from all them keg stands they were doing earlier, and she's also feeling fulfilled from once fulfilled. Maeva checks one more task off the list of things that she wants to do. She's feeling close with her friends. She loves how the museum is decorated. She's happy from being on an adventure, from sensing adventure. It says, take a deep breath, smell that. That's the smell of adventure. And she also really enjoyed the food that she had as well from the vendor that's outdoors. And I want her to also get pictures of these items. So I'm gonna have her come over here a little bit closer, and I want her to take out her phone again and take a photo. You guys know how some museums don't allow you to actually take photos indoors, like there's no flash photography allowed and all of that. Just imagine that this is one of the museums that actually allows flash photography. Does she like photography? Sure. I feel like Maeva loves all of the arts. Let's have her get a photo of this statue here. Who's yawning? Oh, Natalie? Natalie's like, this is boring. Is she about to throw up in the museum? Natalie! Oh my goodness, Natalie. I want Maeva to come over here, and I want her to just be like, yo, are you okay? I want her to just have a deep conversation with Natalie and be like, yo, are you okay right now? Like, she's throwing up in the museum and she's yawning and everything. Maybe Natalie needs to go back to the rental. She's like, Natalie, the way you're acting is like really disrespectful. Maybe you need to like go back to the venue. And Natalie's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm having a good time with you. They got a sentiment together. And she's like, I'm fine. I'm having a good time. I'm just not feeling well. Too many keg stands. And May's just going to be like, well, get it together. I want her to come back in here and just keep looking around. Natalie's also feeling a little bit paranoid at the museum. I want her to view this right here. And of course, I also want her to take a photo of it. Let's have her take photo. Let's see, can she get both of these in frame? She can. Let's move it up a little bit. I may also use the photographic memory mod as well to create, you know, Polaroids and stuff of a lot of her pictures that she's taking here. And she's just looking around and absorbing it. And she's like, this is so nice. It's such a good break from everything and just being away from all the drama. Let's see, where else can we go? Oh, there's a wedding chapel here. She won't be needing that. Not for a very, very long time. Oh, we could have hired a vendor in here. I didn't know, but I didn't want to pay 100 simoleons for it. I also want her to come over to this side. Let's have them all come over here because there is more for them to see over here once she's done looking at these. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but technically it was the 4th in this save file as well, but they're already on vacation, and I figured there was no point in trying to do like a specific celebration for it when they are already on vacation. And so I'm just going to close the holiday tab off. And I want them to come over here to the other side. Maeva's going to be like, ladies, come on. I know they're probably tired, but you know, Maeva's like really the most interested. And because they're her friends, they're also, you know, interested as well. Oh, Imani's getting hungry. They're like, can you hurry up, May, please? And May's like, just hold on. You guys aren't enjoying the culture at all. Just enjoy it. Let's have her take a picture here as well of this statue. But yeah, she's like, you guys are not enjoying the culture at all. You guys should be ashamed of yourself for how you're acting. And they're like, maybe whatever. Robin has to use the bathroom. I wish Sims did a better job of taking care of their needs when you're not controlling them, to be honest. Like, being on vacation with Sims is hit or miss. Let's also have her take one more photo. Wish I could have had a camera for her. I hate that I forgot to give it to her before we even left, but there's always next time because May's going to do a lot of traveling once she like really makes it and, you know, starts earning like really good money from her art. Let's have her come over here. Let's have her view that on the wall. And now I want her to kind of just come over here. And what is going on with Steph? Let's have her share ideas with Steph. Accidentally clicked off of it. Let's have her just talk to Steph about the day. If you guys remember, Steph is also very creative. Steph is in music. And I feel like Steph would also be kind of interested, you know, in the museum and everything. So I'm going to have her just describe aesthetics with Steph and just sit here and chat with her. And then we'll probably have them head back to the villa because it is late and the ladies are hungry and May herself has to use the bathroom and she's also tired. But I did just want her to just chat with Steph a little bit and just talk about the museum. I feel like Steph was also probably taking pictures of everything and gathering inspiration for her music and all that. And Steph is probably like, this was so nice. And May's like, yeah, too bad the other girls weren't really feeling it like how we were. They were just complaining the whole time. And Steph's like, I know, right? She's like, girl, but can we please go? I'm going to have them head back to the villa. Okay, guys, so they are back at the villa, and I'm going to have May use the bathroom. It looks like they all have to use the bathroom, to be honest, but I want Maeva to go first because this is Maeva's vacation. Just have her use the bathroom. And what do they have to eat? Oh, it looks like Amani's making a grilled cheese. Please don't start a fire. I'm going to have Maeva actually just come in here, and let's just have Maeva serve some garden salad for everyone so that they're not all grabbing stuff to cook. They probably will still all grab stuff to cook, let's be honest. And I also want her to just check in with Carlo. And she's not going to tell him about the message that she got from Leandro, but I just want her to check in and just be like, hey, sorry we didn't really get to talk that much today. I was out at the museum with the girls and, you know, I've got some really cool souvenirs to bring back home with me. You know, just stuff like that. I just wanted to tell him about the day. All this spinning is not necessary. Just make the salad, please. Thankfully, Amani did not start a fire. Thank you. I'm just going to have her make this for everyone. And Natalie's over here. Oh, Natalie's feeling tense. What's wrong with Natalie? Why is she feeling tense? Let me control Natalie real quick. She's resenting a cheater from feeling furious with someone nearby. Who was Natalie even? Who did Natalie have a romance bar with? Oh, with Steph. She had a romance bar with Steph? Oh, my bad. So I guess last episode when Steph hooked up with Robin, that's why Natalie was crying in the closet the whole time. My bad, girl. Not them all huddled up in the bathroom for what? I'm just gonna cheat her needs up. I didn't mean cheat her energy. Let's cheat her energy back down. But yeah, I guess that's why she was crying the whole time in the last episode, because her and Steph technically had a romance bar when she hooked up with Robin. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. Maeva is done with the salad, so I'm gonna have her grab some of that. She is exhausted. She's also gonna clear up Amber's plate. She's like, you done, girl? Because I'm heading towards the kitchen. Let's also have her put away the rest of this. And then, like I said earlier, I do want her to just chat with Carlo before she gets ready for bed. Let's have her go ahead and call him. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, but I feel like he'll answer for Maeva because he's expecting to hear from her. He hasn't heard from her like all day, and he's just curious about what she's been up to. And she's just like, I went to the museum with the girls and I had a great time. And I can't wait to see you when we get back and just show you all of the pictures I took and the souvenirs I picked up and everything. And she's like, I'm just calling to check in with you though, and I hope you had a good night. And I'm just going to get ready to head to bed soon because we had a super long day. And he's like, oh, I'm happy you had a great time, babe, and get some rest. And she's actually going to get ready to head to bed, and then we'll catch up with all of them in the morning. Okay, guys, so it is the next morning, and Maeva's feeling great. She's refreshed. She had a good night's rest. And I want her to actually come outside. Everyone is up. To be honest, most of them never even went to sleep, but it's whatever. And I want her to actually come out here and I want her to, she wants to play ping pong, but I actually want her to come out here and do a painting. Maybe she could do like a medium painting because I do want her to just keep building up her inventory of paintings that she has so that she has like a good amount of them on her when she gets back home. So I'm gonna have her come out here and do this. It's already 1 p.m. They slept in a little bit late and I want her to paint, let's see. What if she painted, I hate the paint from reference the way it works. What if she painted just like this view over here? Let's have her do that. I want it zoomed out a little bit though. And maybe like right there. And then let's take the photo. And let's have her do that. And she's probably like, this is so relaxing. I love being out here. I never want to go back home to all of the chaos and the drama that's going on with everyone. She just finds it so peaceful out here. And I think that she's just kind of envisioning like what life could be like once she like really, you know, gets herself together and she could just travel wherever she wants, whenever she wants, and just paint whatever she wants, whatever she sees, you know, and just really live her life the way that she wants to live it. And Robin and Imani also came out here to sit by the pool and keep her company. And Imani's still looking a little. Imani's asking to hook up with Maeva. Are you coming on to be? Imani is still drunk from like all of the drinking they were doing with the keg stand and everything. And Maeva is painting right now. I'm just gonna have her say I wasn't doing that yet anyway. Especially because Imani is in a relationship with Amber. I don't think she would be trying to cheat on Amber with Maeva when Amber is literally here on vacation with them right now. That doesn't really make sense to me. She's gonna turn her down. She's like, girl, you still a little bit drunk. Go sleep it off. She just wants to work on her painting out here and just enjoy all of the sounds of the jungle and the peace and quiet. And here's Amani trying to cheat on her girlfriend while she's like 5 feet away. Like, please. And the good thing about her phone being silenced also is, yes, the student loan people cannot keep blowing her up because she cannot afford that right now. But also no more, you know, distracting calls from Leandro can come through right now. And she could just really just unwind and unplug from all of that. Let's see, how's she feeling? She has I love painting, which of course she's happy to still be around all of her friends. She's bored of a skill. She's bored of painting. Okay. And she's also feeling irritated from being splashed. I guess when Robin jumped in the pool, some of that water got onto her. And she's like, Robin, I'm already dressed. Watch it. It's a masterpiece. That is awesome. It says, congratulations. Maeva just finished painting a masterpiece. And it says, masterful painting from completing a masterpiece. Creating a masterpiece really boosts a Sim's confidence. I'm going to have her put this in her inventory so that we can hold on to it. And because Robin splashed her, I think I'm going to actually have her come in and change her clothes before they go out for the day. And I'm going to have her change into some different clothes. Let's have her put on some warm weather clothes actually because it is sunny and hot today. And I want them to go out and do a little bit of exploring today as well. And so now that she is all changed, they're going to get ready to go out. Okay guys, so I actually brought them up to the jungle entry of Selva Dorada, but I brought them here for the jungle. I want her to come over here and I want her to read the preparation checklist. They are out here without a tour guide, without anyone leading them, just doing whatever they want to do. It says it's important to prepare for the many dangers lurking in the jungle with the right adventure gear. Check the marketplace vendors to see what helpful items they are offering. The selection is always changing, so check back often. Maybe we should have actually went over there first to see what they had, but they already came up here. And so they're kind of like, hey, we're already here. We're not going all the way back down. It says, caution, in case of poisoning, please consult with local Sims for antidotes. Hopefully none of them get poisoned, but we will see. And I want all of them to come over here together, actually. It looks like the other ladies already went and got into the pool. They are not trying to do this with Maeva at all. They're like, Maeva got us out here just doing some of anything. And I want her to actually just have a deep conversation with them and maybe just tell a funny story about like what she just read on on the warning sign. Like May is feeling very confident right now. Those warnings don't mean anything to her right now. And Steph was not feeling that. Steph is like, May, why do we have to do this? Like, for real, what is the point? I want them all to come over here. Steph is not feeling this. Steph is like, girl, I do not want to do this, like, at all. But she's still gonna come over here. I want her to take that machete that she has in her inventory and go ahead and clear the path. Like, I have done jungle adventures once before, but not in its entirety. I think the sim I did it with actually did get poisoning. So, yeah, it didn't make it very far. Wait, why'd the camera just pan over here? Is Amani dying? Oh my god, Amani! Girl, Amani's dying! What? What? They all need to come over here. No! No. What? Oh my god. Why? Do they even notice? They all need to swim over here. Like, what? Yeah. Oh my god. What? No, can we plead? Imani just drowned. Like, what? Imani is Amber's girlfriend. I'm bringing her back, y'all, with MC Command Center. Like, usually I will let Sims just be gone, but that was not supposed to. What? And I don't think the Grim Reaper can even, like, get to her. Hold on, y'all. Like, what? Okay, y'all, we're back, and Amani didn't die. Like, oh my gosh, she was just playing. OMG. I can't believe it. Wow. Amani had a funny joke for us. Amani had a funny joke for us. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry, y'all, but I could not let her die. I couldn't. It's just ridiculous. So I had to bring her back. I'm sorry. Like, no. Like, May does not deserve that type of trauma on her vacation. Like, she's been through enough already. I was not just going to let her friend just drown while they're on vacation. Like, I'm sorry, but no, we had to bring Amani back. Like, there was no way. And plus, the Grim Reaper couldn't even get to her. Like, he was just standing there. So, yeah, it was just a bad dream. Amani was just playing a joke on us. She wasn't really drowning. She just thought it was funny. Anyways, let's have Maeva actually clear this path over here like how she was supposed to do. Did she do it? Okay. It says watchful observer. On a jungle track, Maeva is watching the birds fly through the canopy when she almost stumbles over a very strange looking egg. A bird of prey is perched nearby and seems to be eyeing the egg hungrily. What should she do? Should she try to scare off the bird, protectively watch the egg, which higher archaeology skill leads to better results, or should she miss the bird? Well, she doesn't have archaeology skill at all, so I'm going to have her try to scare off the bird. It says protect the egg. Maeva tries to scare off the bird by tossing a rock towards it, but the bird seems pretty undeterred. Suddenly, the egg breaks open and a tiny cute creature crawls out. The bird swoops down and tries to grab it, but the creature scurries off into the jungle. Maeva is a bit worried that the little creature might be in trouble on its own. But she's on the other side. Y'all ladies need to come too. Let's see, where are we now? Oh, this is so pretty up here. I want her to come over here and actually take pictures before. I'm assuming this is where we go next. It's been so long since I played Jungle Adventure, you guys. Like, oh, we can also come this way too and go up that path. I want her to actually come over here. Let's have them all go here together. Robin is like, girl, we are not dressed for this. You're the only one that dressed right. And May's like, come on, ladies, we're on an adventure. Just enjoy. Robin was like, uh-huh. You better be happy I love you. Oh, this is so pretty. It is just so beautiful up here. Like, Solarada is actually very, very pretty. I love it. And I wish that I would have got her a big camera. So just imagine that she's just like snapping away right now if she had an actual big camera on her. The waterfalls, the birds are chirping up here. It's just very pretty and just peaceful up here. And she's just taking it all in. She's like, wow, this is So beautiful. The other ladies are just getting bit up by the bugs up here. I'm gonna have her keep coming across, but she's just like, wow, this is so beautiful. I feel like she's probably posting on her Simstagram and stuff. Is this something we can dig? Let's have her excavate this. Get her hands dirty a little bit. She looks so serious right now. May, how do you know what you're doing? She's taking pictures. She acquired the archaeology skill. I actually love that. How's she feeling? She's concerned about the creature that she saw when she first came in. And she's also feeling the falls from being near a scenic waterfall. Something about being in the wilderness with this beautiful, let's see what they say, with this beautiful waterfall really gets a sim in the mood for romance. Girl, you got too much romance going on right now. Just focus on the vacation. She got one unauthenticated skull out of excavating that. Does that go into her inventory? What can she do with it? She could send it away when she gets home. I'll probably actually have her do that when she gets back home. I do want her to come over here. Let's have her go here. And I want her to take out her phone and actually take a photo. And I want her to take a selfie as well so she can remember like when she was up here. Let's have her take a selfie. Oh, that is so cute. I actually love that. Oh, that is so cute. Let's get one more. Okay, I don't want them in here super duper late because I would be kind of sad if something happened to Maeva. I'm gonna have them come up here together. Oh, can she walk? How close can she actually walk to here? Let's see. That don't look safe. That look like you could just go right off. But I do want her to take another photo, actually. She can get a better picture from up here. So let's have her take. She is seriously feeling so proud and just confident and just so accomplished. And I really do love that for Maeva. She has just grown so much. It's incredible. Let's have her come over here and I'm going to have her also clear this path. What's wrong with Robin? Is Robin poisoned? Please don't be poisoned, Robin. Please, I'm begging. Like, that would really suck if Robin just like died. Oh my goodness. It's already almost 8 p.m. and I don't want them out here when it's like pitch dark. She happy? Let's have her go through that gate. Abandoned campsite. Maeva is blazing a trail through the thick jungle when she stumbles upon a campsite. It's a pretty remote location and she doesn't see anyone nearby, but she's not sure if it's actually been abandoned. Should Maeva take a look around? Should she avoid the campsite, quietly look around, high fitness skill leads to better results, or arm herself with insulation powder and it will consume the powder that we have in our inventory? Let's have her arm herself. It says a wild chase. Maeva cautiously approaches the campsite armed with insulation powder as a form of protection. Nothing seems to be amiss, so Maeva helps herself to an artifact that appears to be abandoned. Suddenly, a wild-eyed Sim rushes her. Maeva sprays the insulation powder in the cray Sim's face and escapes with her prize. Okay, Maeva, I know that's right. Let's see, what did she get? Abandoned artifact. From finding an abandoned artifact, a fabulous find in the jungle always puts a smile on one's face. Maeva, technically you stole that. Look at her face. She's like, oops, I didn't think it was gonna go like that. Is it in her inventory, whatever she took? It is. Artifact shaped dirt clump that's only worth 24 simoleons. I guess she would have to uncover it. She needs an archaeology table for that. And then she could see what it actually is because I hope she didn't risk her life for a clump of dirt. Like, girl, what? Let's have her come over here. Ooh, look at this peak up here. This is actually so pretty. I just really wanted her to just get out and explore just a little bit, but not necessarily, the goal wasn't for her to like do everything, in Jungle Adventure. But yeah, it says Maeva seems to have some unexpected visitors, spiders. There's no better time to pull out Dr. Parker's, thinks Maeva. Having the spider repellent ready is sure to help ward off these unwelcome guests. Does she have any of that? She does. How do we use it? Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh, she pulled it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm not having her go any further in the jungle. That's disgusting. Let's see, how close can she get to the edge of this? Okay, May, that's close enough. She doesn't need to go any further, actually. And she's just looking around like, wow, this is absolutely stunning. I'm going to have her take out her phone again and have her take a photo. Let's have her get a shot up here, one over there. Have her get a shot right there, and also one right there. And she's just taking it in. She's just looking, just observing how beautiful it is up here. I feel like she's just really appreciative of being here, just reflecting on everything that she's been through. Just calm. And just the sound of nature, all of it. She just loves it. And then the bugs attack her, of course. But she don't mind. She's happy. The sun is setting. It's just so peaceful. And the other ladies have also come up here, and I feel like they're like, May, it's getting dark. Let's head back. Let's go out, get something to eat. You know, it's getting late. It's already 10 p.m. And May's like, I'm coming, I'm coming. Y'all just start heading back. I'm on my way. She just wants to take it in just one more time as the sun goes down below the horizon. Okay, guys, I'm coming. She's also getting a little bit hungry herself, and it is late, and they're gonna go get a late dinner. I'm just gonna come in here and get a late dinner. I'm gonna have Maeva request a table, and her bills just got delivered back at home, and her bills are 2,730 simoleons. She barely even has that, but she's still gonna go out to eat. Like, yeah, that date with Leandro needs to happen for her. And it may seem manipulative or like she's using him or, something like that. But Leandro's no angel himself. Like, he's also a manipulator. So, fair is fair. Let's have her order for table. Why y'all got all these dirty dishes on the floor? Like, what are y'all doing in here? Anyways, let's have her order for the table, which really just means order for her. And she's going to have, maybe she'll get a tequila sunrise, and everyone else can have water. I thought I invited all the girls. I guess not. And I want her to have, maybe she'll get the herb crusted salmon. Bread rolls for y'all. Sorry. May's tight on cash. But see how she's feeling. She's feeling very inspired now, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted for her. She's feeling like a new perspective from being at the cliff lookout. It says, standing at the top of a beautiful vista makes you see the whole world in a new light. I actually love that for her. She also has abandoned artifact. A fabulous find in the jungle always puts a smile on one's face. She's happy to be out to dinner. She loves the fireplace. She loves how the restaurant looks. She's still happy from being on an adventure. And she's happy that she was prepared when the spiders attacked her. It says, preparation perfection. Purchasing gear at the marketplace before setting foot in the jungle helps stave off a minor disaster. Money well spent. She's just talking to Natalie about, how much fun she had at the lookout and everything in the jungle. And Natalie's probably like, I wonder how come the other ladies didn't come. And Maeva's like, oh yeah, they were feeling a little bit tired, especially after that stunt that Imani pulled pretending that she was drowning at the temple. Like, that wasn't funny that she did that. We were really scared. Our food's here. Their bread rolls and water. Why do they always get up to go eat? That's so annoying. Like, you were already seated. It's already 1 in the morning. Just have your food, please. I guess she's going to stand up and eat it, which is whatever. It does seem like Natalie isn't upset with Steph anymore, because remember earlier she was upset because Steph and Robin had hooked up, but it does seem like she's in better spirits now, which is a good thing, I guess. It's not like her and Steph had like a full romance bar, like how Amani and Amber kind of have together. They just have like a little bit of a romance bar, and it's not like they're in a serious relationship. So I guess Natalie's just kind of like willing to just, move past it with stuff because her and Steph aren't like super serious or anything like that. Let's pay our bill of 51 simoleons. She's taking notes on the food. Okay, we paid our bill, and I'm going to have her head back to the villa. Why is she feeling wasted? Maeva is such a lightweight. Victor Fang and Lily Fang here getting it on. Okay. Enjoy y'all vacation, I guess. Do y'all. I'm gonna have Maeva head back to their villa. It's almost 2 a.m. Okay, y'all, so she is back at the villa and it's already nearly 4 a.m. I'm just gonna have her come upstairs to her room. The other ladies are here and Maeva's ready for bed. She's exhausted. They had a very long day, but a good day. She got to explore the jungle. She took tons of inspirational photos. She's feeling so confident and inspired and just so rejuvenated despite her current financial situation. And she is going to check in with Carlo. It's almost 4 a.m., but she's still going to just call him and check in with him and tell her, like, we went into the jungle today and it was great. Like, I just was standing up there and just looking at the view, and it was just so beautiful. It just took my breath away. It was just gorgeous. And he's like, wow, I can't wait to see pictures when you get back. And she's like, I can't wait to show you. Like, she's just feeling so good from this trip. She's feeling just so rejuvenated and just so inspired and ready to just really give her artwork all of her effort that it deserves. And I'm also going to have her, since her bills were delivered, I'm going to have her just go ahead and just pay them from her phone. She's going to be nearly completely broke, unfortunately. Just have her do that. And oh, she's also feeling dizzy because she is a little bit drunk, but she only has 103 simoleons left now, which is basically nothing. She does have the things in her inventory, but I don't want her to sell those because those are souvenirs from the trip. She has her photos and she does have her paintings that I want her to hold on to for her exhibit and everything. So Maeva's gonna have to do a lot of work when she gets back home. I do want her to do paintings when she's at home that she can make money from, but for now she's pretty broke. At least until that date she has with Leandro when she gets back home. But for now, I'm going to have her go to sleep. It is almost 5 in the morning. And next episode, we will probably be back home. They don't have that long left in the vacation. And so next episode, we probably will be back home in Magnolia Promenade and ready to really just buckle down and get to work. And of course, go on that date with Leandro. But okay, guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.